Hey everyone, and welcome back to BeamNG.drive. Last episode we did, or video, whatever, we did Mojave Mosey, which was in the Stambucco, just going around the map collecting Coronas, tokens, whatever. The next one is another collectathon, but it is in the D series. I have no idea how long it's gonna take. I have no idea how hard it's gonna be. So let's just get on with it. Collect 4, 6, 8. Collect all the markers as fast as possible. So this one shouldn't take nearly as long. So hopefully I'll get to do more of them today, rather than just one really long one. This quick-fire desert collection mission will test your maneuverability. The game mode is time survival. Try to collect as many markers as you can. Okay, 2 minutes. Recover once. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. And it's in the stock pickup, so like I said, it shouldn't be too bad. As long as I correctly pay attention and read the terrain, like so. I also forgot to hit the replay, so, whatever. I'll just continue for this one, I'm not that worried about it. It's a short one anyways. I just want to get this one over with, to be honest. Because it's so simple. There we go. Try not to slide past them. Yeah, this one's not that much fun, to be honest. If I was in a different vehicle, maybe, especially in like a big Dakar truck, but this truck kind of makes it boring. I should have started the replay because that would have made it a lot more interesting to watch. Then again, I could also toggle the option that automatically records them. I'll do that really quick after this, toggle the option that automatically records them. And then if anyone else likes to do the missions, you'll know where the option is for your own replays. The other two are over here. I tell you, the D series has come so far since the beginning. I remember back in even 2016 it was... Oh, I ran out of time. 6 markers, that's good enough for me. But yeah, I remember back when this was first released on Steam, and even before that, I got it just before that, and the D series alone has come so far, let alone the rest of the game. But either way, I'm going to go into settings because I always forget to do the replay. So that might be in gameplay. Enable mission replay. Okay, on. Yeah, I'll leave it on for now. If it becomes annoying, I'll turn it off. And then I have steering reduction on because I'm using a controller with a broken analog stick. Okay, so the next one is Fortune Gatherer. Marker collection, low difficulty, collect the gold from the hills, quick travel, and get on with it. And we'll see how the replay thing goes. Use at most 3 recoveries, and it's probably another timed one. Scour the valleys for markers and try to get them all without running out of recoveries. Do not forget to engage your differential locks and low range gear to help you traverse the terrain. Game mode is recovery attack. Collect all the markers and use the fewest amount of recoveries and unlimited time. Interesting. So the only stipulation on this one is don't use recoveries. That's not that hard. And it should already be recording the replay, but... oh yeah, I can't add it to the thing. Oh well. Pausing there will have just messed it up, so I'll probably just skip it for this one too. And yeah, this one shouldn't be too hard, and it shouldn't take too long. Famous last words, but... it's not, honestly, that difficult. Just have to really watch where you're driving and not go too fast. And try not to miss any of them. They fade out way too early. And then you can't see them. So I'm gonna get this one, come back around to this one. And then go up here and along the little ridge. And get the other ones. Ooh, it's getting a little rocky. Pay attention. I don't need to rip anything off the bottom of the truck. These ones are closest. Ooh, there's more that way. Uh-oh. See what I mean? I had no idea those two were even there. So I'm gonna go back, get these two really quick. I'll just back up out of here because it's easier and go back down the path. And off to the last three. I honestly don't see why you'd have to recover even once on this one. Like, if you're not careful or not paying attention, sure. But I guess it was also low difficulty, so... I could see maybe crashing on this next one, but just trying to book it to the end. But other than that, I would say this is definitely one of the easiest ones. Continue here and move on to the next one. And hopefully I don't get confused by recording stuff next time. Okay, marker collection, difficulty medium, foraging for fuel. Grab all the fuel as fast as you can. And it looks like we're in a hopper, which will be kind of nice. Markers, blah blah. I'll just read the thing. Okay. The new employee at the race course forgot to tie down a load of fuel cans, and they were tossed out of his truck and strewn around this area. The employees only noticed the hazard once they got back to the race location. Luckily, someone else saw it happening from a distance and called it in. The worst part is the fuel was being delivered for a race that is starting the next hour. We need that fuel collected quickly so that it can be lifted over to the race in time. Good luck and get a move on. Time survival, collect as many as you can in 3 minutes with 3 restarts. Okay. And hopefully it does the replay for me. And I haven't driven this version of the hopper yet. They released this version of the hopper when they released the new Baja stuff. And I think this is the Rock Racer version. I'm not sure. It's definitely loud, that's for sure. I should probably get that one that's way off on its own. I probably should have went for that one first, to be honest. Or last, I don't know. What? Here we go. Okay, work my way back this way. Oh, I missed one over there. I must have drove right past it. There we go. This one's not so bad. It's actually kind of fun. It's like the other one, but a little bit harder. I also really like driving the hopper, and this configuration for it is actually tuned really well. Most vanilla configurations in this I don't overly like, but this one seems to be quite nice, actually. This handles kind of how I wanted my crawler to handle. But I think overall crawling, my crawler might be better. This doesn't seem to have, yeah, there's no front sway bar, there's no, well, there is a rear sway bar, but either way, come up and grab this one. Go, and work my way up here so I can see where I'm going. That one right there is fading, so I'm going to go towards it, and then loop around to the right, I guess. Ooh, that was a big hit on the front axle. Normal hopper, that, ooh, that did do quite a bit. Oh yeah. It did not like that hard hit there, but it should make it to the end. It just really does not like turning to the right. Ooh, ran out of time, I think, anyways. I will continue here. I got 6 markers, so close to the other ones. If I, like usual, probably picked a better route, it probably would have gone better. And if I didn't hit that rock, I probably would have gotten at least one more, but oh well. Next is crawling stuff. I believe I did desert, yeah, I did this one already in the first episode, so I'm going to skip it, and mainly because it's really boring. It's literally just driving along the highway trying not to crash. This one I haven't done, so let's start and see what it's like. Okay. Rinky Dink. Take the crawler's introduction trail to get a brief feel of what crawling is all about on this kind of terrain. The goal is to reach the end of the crawling course. If you leave the area for 5 seconds, you will fail the mission. Reaching a yellow checkpoint will create a new recovery position. Use I or the menu to recover. You can restart by resetting again. Okay. Finish. Finish with 1, finish with no recoveries. Basically just get to the end and don't recover. And it's not recording the replay like it's supposed to be. I knew it wasn't. So I'm going to go into options, turn that off again. And then I'm going to restart this one and record it myself. Okay, here we go. I don't need lockers, or 4 low yet, or lockers. I needed the taillights to be on. Okay, going fast here doesn't really matter too much. It should be okay. Over-revving it wasn't really a good idea at the very beginning, but oh well. Just trying to keep an eye on ground clearance, so I don't rip anything off by accident. There's the first yellow one. I guess for an introduction to crawling, if I could even speak properly, this wouldn't be too bad. Like, it would take a lot for this thing to get out of hand, and it's so short. Like, this is the end of the course already. I'm used to crawling for like an hour straight without resetting. And then when I, oops, throw it into 4 low and blow the engine, I wonder why. But no, and then when I do reset, I go all the way to the beginning. Okay, so that one was kind of quick and boring. Ridgeway Rider. A crawl on the edge of comfort. Let's get this loaded and see how it goes. Okay. Take the rocky ridge to the top for a glorious view. Your goal is to reach the end of the crawling course. If you leave, blah blah blah. So it's the same as the other one, just a different course to crawl along. So this shouldn't be too hard. And it actually looks like one of the main routes that I usually take. I just usually have like 40-inch tires, not, what, 32s? And I forgot the replay again! Because of course I did. Let's try to not horribly mess up this time. I should make a little sticky note that just says record replay. And then hopefully I won't forget it anymore. I don't want to take out the front suspension on anything yet, because drivetrain that this version of the Hopper uses is so weak. And this is so low. I'm amazed they have variants of this with such low suspension. Slowly make my way through. There's just not really anything to say while you're driving along a track. Kinda rock crawling. Not really rock crawling. I wouldn't consider this rock crawling yet. Like, really. It's just a track with rocks all over it. And there goes the oil pan. So hopefully that doesn't leak out too fast. And I get to the end before the engine seizes up. I guess if the engine seizes up, I can just use a checkpoint. But I'd rather not. And the engine is starved of oil, so it'll probably start sputtering and lock up soon. I just want to get as far as I can and hopefully get to another yellow one. I have 10 more checkpoints to go. And awesome, another yellow one. It hasn't said anything about overheating or piston rings or anything, so I'm gonna keep going and just let it run out of oil. Hopefully I get to the next yellow one before it actually does. But we're also getting a bit more into the rock crawling type stuff, so I might want to reset it on the next one. Just kind of work my way up the smoothest route I can. Not do any more as I almost rip off the rear axle. Try not to do any more damage. I think the engine... yeah. Engine light's flashing, so it's definitely not happy. I want to at least get to this next yellow one. But that's another thing with, like, crawling and stuff, is... it doesn't heat up very fast. So as long as I keep going, I might be able to just keep going. Because there have been many times crawling along here, I've taken out the oil pan, keep my momentum up, and then I stop to look around, and then the engine dies. Which kind of makes no sense, but either way. See how long I can keep going with no oil pan. Ooh, don't stop. No, 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 no. That's the kind of rock that takes out your steering, your everything in the front, so just keep going. Sorry I went kind of quiet there. I'm just kind of trying to finish and not rip out everything off the bottom of the hopper. It is a lot of fun challenging with myself with basically a stock vehicle, though. I think this is a stock configuration. Like, I know it's a vanilla one, but I don't know how stock it is in terms of, like, off-road parts and such. But it's nice to use something normal now and then, especially when you're used to driving the buggies and stuff. And that's the end of that one. That wasn't too bad. Not bad at all. I was expecting it to be, honestly, a little bit longer, because we're not even quite at the top. But I guess that next little bit might be a little too hard for this. I don't know. Someone else might know why they didn't go all the way with that one, but... let's see... out of scale. A steep, rocky climb. I've got about 5 minutes left, so... let's see what this one's like, at least. Out of scale. Start mission. Okay. Follow the route up the steep face. Keep your wits about you in case the car rolls over backwards. And it's the same rules as before. Ooh. Yep. Alright. Does it have tire pressure? No, it doesn't. I'm just stuck with what I'm stuck with. And I think it's the air-cooled inline 6, which will be actually kind of nice for crawling, because I don't have to worry about turbo lag or anything. Except I do have to worry about bottoming out. And yeah, it's the air-cooled inline 6. I'm bottomed out already, and I forgot to hit the recording anyways. So let's just restart. And I will actually do the recording this time. And up we go again. And I'm gonna immediately take out the oil pan. I guess. Somehow. But, yeah. Gotta do this one too, I guess, without an oil pan. Shouldn't be too bad, really, if I just go up this side. This thing you just have to be slow with. It's really good and really capable, but it's quite top heavy. And it bottoms out really easily. It's even the biggest tires you can put on this normally are only the 33s. So it doesn't have the greatest ground clearance. And then moments like this, it doesn't have the torque. Come on, there we go. Sometimes you just gotta stay in it and it'll go. Throttle response does not seem all that great right now. Well, I just barely got that one. I'm trying to kind of stay off the main course where it's a little bit flatter, but like right there, it's not really going to work that way. But yeah, I noticed in the new off-road vehicles, even the race oil pan is super weak. With the Rock Basher, it has a metal... Oh! It has a metal plate under it. And it doesn't like to, yeah. The metal plate doesn't protect the oil pan, is what I'm trying to say, while trying not to blow this one up because it's now getting way too hot. I thought this had the air-cooled one in it, but I guess not. Come on. It does not want to rev for me anymore. Just work your way up. Come on, there we go. And there goes the engine. Oh no. Okay, last checkpoint, I guess. Not too far back, but a little annoying. Really gotta watch the oil pan on this thing, though. Yeah, I think I was only right here anyways. I'm gonna try and stay more to the right. Like so. See, that sucks. Having to recover because I took the oil pan out. It's not even a crash. Like, I took it out on the first rock. Not sure if this part I want to keep my wheel speed up, if I want to bump up it. If I go more this way, actually, I should be able to just crawl up it, but that doesn't seem to want to work either. Okay, I need a little bit more speed for this one. Wait, there's a route that goes that way? That's a route right there. I need to come back and go that way. But there we go. When in doubt, go flat out. Let's try not to do a nosedive down there. Slowly make my way through, and then up to the last one. Hopefully without taking out the oil pan. I should redo this with my trial version. It would be so much better. Uh-oh. Come on, stop getting stuck on weird things and just go. Come on. There we go. I'm just gonna kind of hold my RPM up going up here, look for the smoothest path I can. And there we go. All done. Cool. Continue here, and I'm going to end the video because that's all the time I have for this one this week. Thankfully, I got to do more than just one mission in this one. I have a feeling there's going to be a couple more really long ones, but it wasn't bad today. But yeah. Next week we'll be on to the next missions. Once this map's done, I'll be moving on to Italy, and yeah, I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling at this point, so as usual, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.